Northern Tier sport fans, you are very fortunate to be looking at a future Hall of Famer. Here is a man who's chasing the all-time hit record. He set all kind of records, and if we listed them, we'd be here all night. And he can run, hit, and throw, and boy, can he hustle. And if you don't know him, it's Pistol Pete, Charlie Hustle, or Pete Rose. And Pete, in your fantastic career so far, for you, what is your biggest thrill in the game up to this point?
Well, I think I've had three, and that's the 3 World Series championships that I've been on. 2 at Cincinnati and 1 at Philadelphia in 1980, 75 and 76 at Cincinnati. I think that's what every player plays for, is the opportunity to go to a World Series. And I went in 70, I went in 72, and we lost to Baltimore in 70 and Oakland in 72, and we lost the playoffs to the Mets in 73. And we bounced back and won the World Series in 75 against Boston, 76 against the Yankees, in 1980 against Kansas City Royals in Philadelphia. So my 3 proudest positions are my World Series rings from those 3 years.
We're from a small area, and I'm sure there's a lot of Pete Rose fans who's had a career like you have. Tell the fans in our area the difference on the artificial turf and the natural grass.
Well, I personally like artificial turf because you can be more aggressive defensively. Economically, it makes more sense because you have a lot of rain, and if you have natural grass, you get rained out a lot of games, and you don't like rainouts as a player or as a manager, your pitching backs up. So I'm sort of fond of artificial turf.
Also, the change from going to player manager, more responsibility. I know you do a heck of a job. How about that part of it?
Well, it's more time consuming. I guess there is more responsibility because you're making the moves. But if you got good players to work with like I do, it's sort of a joy. It's a fun situation. I really haven't disliked it at all, although I do dislike sending players back to the minors in spring training. Of course, sending a couple players down 2 days ago to the minors after being in the big leagues for a month or so. So that's the only negative thing about it, sending players back to minors.
I know you're in a hurry. Just one final question. The kid from Malone, Tom Browning.
Great. I mean, if you got any more Tom Brown, send him over. He's going to be one of the better pitchers in the league, if not already. And he is one of the very young pitchers, and his attitude is just tremendous, and his stuff is good.
We want to thank you very much. Good luck to you and your ball club.